to do another intro because I don't like that one. Hi guys, I'm Les, and this is the Promise Podcast, a podcast where God put it in my heart to just film my lash appointments with my clients, where we talk about girls just being girls. We talk about random conversations, from that to motherhood, to entrepreneurship, to single life, to everything that you can imagine. And I'm just really excited to share that with you guys. And for this first episode, we have my beautiful client, Eileen. Thank you so much for being here and having so much patience because I'm being so awkward. So I want to start every episode with a consultation on what we're going to do, what sets we're going to do. Do you have any inspo?
Yes. Okay.
Show me. Well, probably can we add like a picture of what of the inspo that she has, so everybody can see what she's looking at.
Yes. So I was thinking like something like this.
Okay.
I feel like that's what we usually
do.
Like just like wispy, like doll eye, fluffy.
What do you like about those? Like,
I like the dark lash line.
Okay,
but
so
still you have like the wispiness throughout.
Okay.
Where it's not like too much. Do you get me?
Okay, so priorities for you is fullness, but you also want some dimension in there, where it's not super all the way straight, right? Okay, so then what we can do, honestly, based on your natural lashes, we'll do a mega on you. But we'll soften it up will be the wispy spikes. So it won't be super, super dark. So we'll do a mega, we'll do spikes, in between we'll do open eye. Do you want an open eye, right?
Yeah, open eye or doll eye. I feel like my eyes are pretty small.
Yeah, we don't want to close them down. Yeah, okay. What's the longest that you want to do?
I think like 14, 15 is like the longest we've done.
Okay, are you comfortable with it? With your longest spike being 15? Or you want 14?
What do you think? I trust you.
Maybe we can do like 1 or 2 15s, but not too many of them.
Okay.
Because because I don't want them to like make them smaller. Okay. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Trust you.
So we're gonna do a mega volume. We're gonna do 15s as her longest spike, but we're just gonna do 2 spikes probably like that on the arch of her eyebrow. So that way that's where it opens it up. Overall, though, we'll do 14s in the middle, and then we'll do an open eye. And so let's start. We're gonna start by putting her iPads on. Okay, I probably won't tell you guys exactly what I'm doing.
No, but I have like so many lower lashes. They're so long.
Dude, when you put on mascara, does it show a lot?
Yeah, girl, it looks like spider legs.
Girl.
I swear they're like so long on the bottom that it's just like anytime I put mascara on, it's like spider legs coming down.
Spider legs.
But like honestly, it's just like because like it looks so cool, especially like when it's all like glam makeup.
Dude, yeah. Well, people get bottom lashes, like the extensions.
And I'm just like, I got this.
You got this. You were born with it. Have you ever tried using brown mascara?
Yeah, when I was like younger, but I haven't touched it since. I feel like my eyes are super, super dark. But
your hair and like your features are so light though. I feel like it would look so nice. I wear brown mascara.
Really?
And my features are not as light as yours, but I like it because I feel like it makes my eye color pop a little.
Really?
Like it makes them like my eyes are brown, right? But they're not like super light or green or none of that. But I feel like
your eyes are pretty light though.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like
my
I feel
eyes are like black.
But try some brown mascara.
Okay.
Or even brown, there's brown extensions too, right? I have a client, I do brown extensions on her.
Really?
Yeah, but she's like very, very blonde. Like, very blonde. You can close them now.
I've heard about like brown eyeliner though. I've heard
that too. That too.
You hear of like purple eyeliner can make your eyes pop too?
No. Yeah. I've never heard of purple.
Yeah, like a dark purple. I seen that on TikTok. whole time my TikTok is like random stuff.
The school of TikTok.
Yeah.
Isn't that so crazy? It used to be like, well, first of all, we used to never have even this type of technology to teach us. Like you had to go to like classes or
like those makeup artist classes.
yeah, or like get it from like someone that already knows all of this, or go to school. But then it went to YouTube, and then it went to TikTok. Well, no, were you ever in the generation of
YouTube?
Twitter? Yeah.
I mean, I was on Twitter, but I feel like I was too young for it. So I was
Twitter?
mostly like on YouTube.
Wait, how old
Like,
are you?
24.
Oh, you're 24 too?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're 20?
You're 20?
me?
No.
The sound.
The sound, you know.
No one has to know, baby
like,
girl.
You're 20?
Oh, what the?
She's like, gotta know, baby girl.
You're like, what?
I'm 29. I'm not that further from you guys. What song are you guys talking about?
It's like a TikTok audio, no?
Yeah, with like a little boy asking
Oh my-
how old she is.
Mhm.
And she's like, I'm 20. You're 20?
Dude, it's crazy because like I feel like I'm not that much older than like you guys, and I still don't know like the trends. But to be fair, I'm a mom of 3. I'm busy as like I don't go on like. Well, honestly, even if I do have downtime, I don't go on like TikTok or any of that as much before. And now I feel like I have gone on TikTok. The other day I had to delete the app because I was on it
Too much?
too much. Yeah. To the point that my phone was like hot all
No,
day.
Real. Yeah.
Oh, my brother's calling me.
Honestly, though, I feel like I'm the same because, like, I have siblings, and like, what? My sister's 16. Yeah. No, she's 17.
Your
I'm
sister-
forgetting how old my siblings are. Same. Like, and my brother's like 15. So like every time like they say some stuff, I'm just like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, you're a punk. I'm like, dude, I'm 24. They're like, you're pushing 30. I'm like,
Girl,
no way you just said that right now.
girl, because you know, one that cracks me up every single time cuando lo cuento is whenever one time my sister, she said something about these kids on YouTube, which by the way I know who they are now because of my daughter. She watches them, but it's Salish and this boy. I guess they were like, my sister was like, oh yeah, they're shipping them, and then I was like, where are they shipping them to? Like, did they get in trouble? Because, like, you know, I was thinking about like the shipping, like, you know, like you
To
go
send them away?
off to school. You know, what are they?
Boarding school?
Boarding school. That's what I thought.
Like the actual like definition.
Girl, why were they cracking up? My sister and her friend, they were just cracking up. I'm like, what? And she's like, that means like they think that they're cute together or something like that. And I'm like, dude. How was I supposed to know?
I feel like I knew that.
Okay,
So I was like little. Because like there would be like these couples, like these famous people, and you're like, oh, we ship them.
you know what?
No?
You're not the first one that tells me that. I have another client that I told this story to, and she said the same thing. And I think she was probably your guys' age, though. I'm only 29.
No, you're young still.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm only 29. My husband swears up and down that I'm in denial because I always say, like, 30s are the new 20s.
No, honestly,
Yeah.
they so are.
Right? That's what I've heard.
know
So I can't
nothing
wait.
in my life right now. So like once I get to 30, I'm
Period.
gonna be in my 20s.
Yeah.
Dude.
Your 20s, you're still figuring out who you are.
Yes,
Like-
exactly. And he swears up and down that I'm in denial. I'm like, no. Like, he's turning 30 this year in May. And I'm like, dude, I'm honestly, like, very excited because, like, at that time, my son, my youngest, he's already going to be, like, you know, out of diapers and everything. That was my goal, actually. By 30, I wanted, like, my last child to be out of diapers. So, God willing, it is like that because it's not easy to carry diapers around everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Diapers be stinky too.
Yeah, not just that, but also it's just a hassle. I will say though, I don't know, hot take, right? Any moms out there, let me know. Comment below. That feels so weird.
But you.
Like, comment below, okay? And subscribe, okay? let's share this. Send this to somebody. What else do YouTubers say?
Comment, like, subscribe.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
turn on those notifications.
And period. Turn on those notifications.
Mm-hmm.
What I was saying is that I really low key dragged the whole potty training era, and also once they were fully potty trained, because like when you go to the store, girl, it's all about mommy, I gotta go pee. And you got like your whole cart full, and then you gotta like pause, stop, leave the cart somewhere. You gotta run to the bathroom, take him to the bathroom. And before it was just like, all right, pee in your diaper. We'll change you afterwards.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that I did low-key miss from them being in a diaper.
Wait, you have to wipe them still, right? When they're like potty training? Like,
Yeah.
obviously, like wipe their butt.
Yeah, because then they don't know how to. And then they have a
Yeah.
rash.
Yeah. My little cousin, she's like a toddler when she was little. And like potty training, she would go to the bathroom. And she would have like the door wide open. And all you would hear, Mom!
Dude, I hate when they say that. I hate it.
Come wipe my butt. I'm like, what the hell? Like, no filter. She's just like, come wipe it. I'm just like, bruh.
No, dude. Truly and honestly, my middle one, she took a fat ass minute before she was potty trained. It was mainly my fault though, because again, I was dreading that.
Wait, are girls like easier to potty train or boys?
Okay, I might get mom hate from this, but to be honest, I did not potty train my kids. It was daycare.
Period.
My oldest, I mean, I'm not gonna say I didn't. Like, I would obviously like help and everything, but my oldest, she had a teacher. She was so patient with them. Like, she was like, no, she's ready, and then she was like on it with her. My middle one, I think that's why she took longer, because at daycare, the maestras that she had, I mean, they're really good teachers, but they like, it wasn't like they were taking their time like with my oldest teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And so my second one, I think she was about to be 3 and she was still not potty trained, girl. She took a fat ass minute.
I've seen like kids like even older than that.
Yeah, I mean, it's because, I mean, that's where we go into like the whole thing that like we truly are designed differently. Like, I really hate the whole concept of like self-diagnosing people. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like we all have different skills that God gave us because we have a different purpose. But that doesn't mean like we're enfermos. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I feel like everyone has like their own timeline on when they're gonna do things, and like there shouldn't be like a timeline like in broad that everyone should be following at this exact time. You should be doing this with your life.
Right.
You should be at this point with your life, versus like just taking it like one at a time. You know, like for every person it's gonna be different. You can't like have it all be for one. You know?
Yeah. So I actually just read a scripture in the Bible where they were talking about the different gifts. I think it was Paul in Corinthians, and he was talking about all the different gifts, and he was explaining how we all have different gifts, but doesn't mean we're from different body, like a different body being Christ, right? We just have different functions. And he compared it to like our body parts. So it's like, because the ear can't see like the eye, does that make it not part of the body? Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
And it's like the ear is there to hear. Therefore, it has a different function and it does work differently versus the eye, but it's all part of the body. And so like, if you were to put that into society, it would be very much like it, like the way like the world sees it. Oh, because the ear is not doing the same thing the eye is, then it's not part of the body. There's something wrong with it, you know?
No, yeah. I feel like we all have our own purpose too. So basically, like each body part.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why I have beef with the school system, because they make us they want to square us like in a whole box, you know? Like everybody does a certain way, again, because they want to control us. And so when they do that, as a little kid, you're taught to truly just listen to your elders, listen to your authority, so teachers. And when you have a teacher saying like, if you don't pass this exam like every other kid, then you're gonna fail in life. And when not every kid, we're not all meant to go to school. You know, some people truly are meant to be the garbage man. Some people are meant to be nurses. Some people are meant to do other things, you know? And
garbage men, they make bank.
They make bank, girl. As they should. Like, imagine being in there, like,
smelling every day.
Girl. As they should, honestly. And so, as a kid, when you hear that, I think you start becoming like, as they're planning to do, is like a square. And then you start doubting yourself. And then you start having self-esteem problems. I feel like, I don't know.
No, I think that's true because when I was younger, I was like in ESL classes, all the way to like 2nd, 3rd grade.
That's bilingual, right?
Yeah. So it was just like Spanish, everything, and like we would do some English. And then once you got to that point and like you tested out and with like all your little tests that they would do, then they would like integrate you into the all English classes. But like, I guess like I was ready for English before all my other friends. So they sent me to the English class. All the white people. I'm there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? Like, who are these people? Like,
were you overwhelmed?
Yes, dude. I wanted to cry so bad.
I bet.
And then I go in, and it's just like this white teacher too. I'm just like, she doesn't speak Spanish, I already know. I'm just like, okay, like I know English, obviously. But
you knew English, yeah.
Yeah, but like
it was just the environment.
It's just like a whole shift change. And then I see all these kids, and like we were doing like reading time, and they all have like chapter books. Girl, I was still reading like picture books. Like, be so for real. Like, I was not at that level. Like, there's no way. So I started like,
oh wow,
getting like chapter books to like practice because like I felt like I was behind.
So wait, was that you were in the like what? How old were you?
I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade.
And during that same school year, they did that change.
Yeah,
dude. Okay, so that makes me think. Do they have like Hispanics or like somebody like bilinguals? Bilingual program in different, how do I say it? Like in different sets schedule, like with the program? Because you're saying that with Spanish, you guys were doing like picture books and then you go into this English one and they were doing chapter books.
So I think like we were like preparing ourselves because I feel like I jumped in sooner than everyone else. So I feel like maybe they were preparing them like a bit later on, like for chapter books and taking that jump. But like, because I was one of the ones who first got out of the program, like I wasn't even there. You get me? So we're trying to do like both English and Spanish. So they have more of a like curriculum to follow that takes longer, obviously, because it's like 2 different languages versus just the English curriculum. It's just like boom, 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 boom. So I was just like, I felt behind, girl. And I felt like I had to catch up. So me over here, like reading like these chapter books the whole time, they're like pictures in the chapter books. So I can like kind of like fit in.
Yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. That was like a main reason why I didn't put my daughter in bilingual. Because my brother and my sister were both in bilingual, and I felt like specifically my brother, he como que se atrasó because I felt like he was getting confused. So like you talk to him right now, obviously he knows English and Spanish, but to be completely honest with you, habla mucho English and Spanish. And so I feel like, well, first of all, my brother, his thing was never school. Like you ask him till this day, like he does not like school, like anything with that has to do. He's another one of those kids that he was he was diagnosed with ADHD. And yeah, so, but you know what? Once he was put into soccer, dude, he did not need nothing. He was able to put his energy into something. And the ahí voy is that he didn't like school, therefore obviously iba a estar como imperactivo in class. Like he's not gonna listen to something that is not interested in. 1. 2, if you give him like something to build or like something to do with like Legos or any of that, oh my God, like dude, lo hace bien y bien rápido. Like he's very, very smart. So that being said, I really truly feel that's why like it's not that I don't believe in ADHD. I do believe that kids and people can come to like they're more jittery than other people. But that doesn't mean there's something wrong with them. I just feel like their energy needs to be put and placed into something else that doesn't involve like the everyday things of like going to school. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I feel like everyone has their own, it comes back to that point, like everyone has their own purpose, and there's things that some people are just like meant to do and like actually like excel in, you get me? Versus some other people excel in different things, which is why like we have all these different careers, obviously, and like different things for different people. With the ADHD thing, I have like ADHD and ADD. And I never even got diagnosed until like I want to say like 2-3 years ago.
Can you explain to me what the difference between ADHD and ADD means? So
one is like hyper deficit. So it's someone who's like more jittery, more like active, and just like they gotta move, you know? ADD is attention deficit disorder. So like even though you want to go ahead and pay attention to something, your focus isn't there on that thing. That doesn't mean you have to like present it in a hyper way. You can just be like chill, but still feel like you're not grasping the information you need to get, or like you're not doing the things you need to do because you just can't follow through or get it done. You get me?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I know this may sound like dumb to some people, but that game for some reason that reminded me of like, mind you, I don't smoke. I have tried it and did not go good for me.
Yeah, me neither.
But yeah, but that's a whole nother story. But you know how like there's different strains with like weed, where there's like sativa and then what is the other one? Indica. And one is more like chill versus the other one being more like
hyper, you know? Yeah, so that's kind of how ADHD and ADD are.
That's so funny why I thought about that.
Honestly.
It's like weed is crazy.
Weed. Same thing. Honestly, like, yeah, just like different strains.
That's so funny. So how do you feel now?
Now I feel like, well, honestly, I feel like women aren't really like diagnosed just because we present like differently.
We hide it more, no? Don't they say that the same for autism? For women?
Yeah, the whole time I think I'm autistic too. But that's a different topic. Like, they don't think I'm autistic, but like, sometimes I'd be like doing things, I'm just like, girl. Like, I'd be like touching like things, like I have like a sensory.
Yeah.
Like, I just gotta touch it. Like, so it feels like comforting. I don't know.
Dude, okay, one day we were at dinner, me and the girls, and Amy was there, and she was talking about like autism, like how it's presented differently. By the way, I'm talking to, I don't know if I mentioned this on the camera, but my best friend's little sister is here, and she's helping with like the whole recording, and that's who I'm talking to. So that's, I don't know if you guys, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not talking to a ghost. But anyway, I was at dinner with the girls, and Blue mentioned, she was talking about like autism and different like what are they called? Symptoms that people start feeling or with kids. And
the signs,
yeah. And then she mentioned one. I was like, wait, I do that. And then she said something. I was like, wait, I do that too. And she was like, well, you know, it's harder for like women to be diagnosed with like autism. And also the whole time I'm like,
you're like, wait,
am I autistic? Like,
no, seriously. I think so too. I think like genuinely everyone is just a little bit autistic. And it's just like, honestly, like, okay, it is what it is. Like, have you seen that like Love on the Spectrum show on Netflix?
Okay, I wanted to start watching it because I started seeing the clips on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen them on TikTok, and honestly, like they're so funny, but like so real. Like,
they're so funny.
No filter
at all.
Whatever they're thinking, I'm just
dude,
like, that's so cool.
It is. It really is. They're so funny. Have you seen that one girl on TikTok? The one that she said, I think the mom was like, where are you going? And she's like, I'm going to the club. Or she said, I'll go to the club. Hey. And she had heels, but like a whole, like, I think a do-rag, or I don't know what those are called.
What?
She's so funny. Like, that shit is hilarious.
No, I love that. Like, they're just so open. Just like so themselves, you know?
And they really are. That makes me think, like, is that how we should have all been? Like, is that how God designed us to be? Just like, okay, for example, have you ever questioned yourself, not questioned yourself, but had this question? I have, like, when it came to, like, animals, where it's like, you know how animals, like, do you think, like, they have society? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do they have like a society? Like, is it like when they have sex, like, is it that they're horny? Or is it that they love each other and then they're having sex? You know what I'm saying? Like us,
I think
right?
they love each other.
You think they love each other? You think they have feelings?
Yeah, and like when you see like a little ant by itself, it has this little family. Like
you think so?
Like that's what goes on in my head. Like they have this mom, they have like their own little family, they have a wife or like their own little kids, and then they feel so guilty for like stepping on them or something.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why I don't kill any bugs. Like
I don't either, but that was only because of my dad would tell me, so I grew up with that. But I don't know if they have like, okay, I don't know how to say it because I know like they say every living thing has feelings.
Mm-hmm. But like the emotional capacity to like love and like actually feel like those things.
I guess what I'm trying to say, like for example, like, okay, so you know how God designed us? And when he designed us with Adam and Eve before the fall, he designed us to truly just like live, reproduce. We were naked. A woman, we were to submit to our husband. And then the husband was just like supposed to, I don't even know what the fuck he was supposed to do to me.
Right.
Like, what was the purpose of it? But we were supposed to live in perfect harmony with God, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe that Adam and Eve were able to walk side by side with God. Like they walked in his presence.
I think you're right.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the way, any Bible scripture, anything that I speak about the Bible, I'm not 100% sure, okay? Like, don't quote me. Allegedly, that's what I read. Get your Bible and open it up yourself and get the information from the source itself. That's why it's important. Okay, disclaimer, because I might be butchering this. But from my understanding is that they did walk in perfect harmony with God.
Mm-hmm.
My point to all of this is that they were naked. And the tree that they ate from was the tree of knowledge. Mm-hmm. So when they ate it, they realized they were naked. Then they felt shame. And then they knew like right from wrong. So then God told like their punishment. As for women, I think it was childbirth, like the childbirth pain.
Tricks myself.
No, literally, that's in the Bible. Childbirth pain. And then for us, that we would have to always like submit to our husband, knowing that we could never. Oh no, that we would desire our husbands. That was our second. Isn't that crazy? That was our second. Yes, that was our second.
That's a punishment.
Punishment that we would desire, because before. So this is why I think the way that I think about the animals, because our punishment after the fall was that the child labor pains or whatever, and then to desire our husbands. So that being said, for men, it was that they would have to like labor to get their food, because before the food was just there, right? Mm-hmm. So the reason why I think this is because of that. Because I'm like, were we supposed to be like animals, like where they're naked, they're not wearing clothes, and they don't, I mean, it's just nature. I feel like they low-key don't know right from wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they're just reproducing.
To reproduce.
To reproduce, because that's what nature is. And then, yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, yeah, I get you.
So that's why I got that whole like idea, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
Wait, so women got like 2 punishments and men only got 1? That's what I'm focused on. Because like, what do you mean? And we have periods too. So
and we got 3. Periods. Yeah, no. I don't know actually. From the beginning, I think that was it. I could be wrong.
This is injustice. Right?
Yeah, I could be wrong. But if you look into the Bible, have you ever seen that like that meme where they're like, you know, God is a girl's dad because of this, and then they say like random stuff because like the ocean has sparkles or stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also there's one that says, you know, God is a girl's dad because the Bible has all this like responsibility for the men.
Mm.
And then like for women, it's just like, it's
like more chill.
It's more chill because like when you go into like marriage, it's about the women are to submit to their husbands basically. And then it's like a long ass list for men. It's like, if you don't honor your wife, your prayers won't even be heard. If you don't honor, you should love your wife as Jesus loves the church. You should honor your wife the way that you honor yourself, or else you hate yourself, or something like that. Like, there's a long ass list for guys. So,
okay, I take it back.
Right, like,
it seems fair now.
Right. But there could be more for guys in the beginning in Genesis. I'd have to look. We'd have to look into it. Again, get your Bibles, guys. Get your Bibles. Read your Bibles.
No, but honestly, childbirth. Like, how was your experience with that? Like,
childbirth. I will say, I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
Scared. Like,
well, this is what I told one of my best friends when she went into, like, when she was pregnant. I was like, don't let social media scare you. Also, look into like the good births, because I personally did have really good ones. I'm not gonna lie. They were pretty smooth, all three of them. My first one, very, very smooth. Like,
did you do like an epidural?
I did epidural for all three.
Good.
I don't know
how people don't.
I don't know either. Y'all are brave. Give me all the drugs if it means that I don't feel the ring of fire. The first time around, my water broke and I wasn't dilating, so therefore they induced me with Pitocin. And by the way, she knows what she's talking about, guys, because our girl here, she's in the medical field. Period. So yeah, I took. They gave me Pitocin. So you know, with Pitocin, like, you felt the cramps a lot. Like, yeah, like you felt them. Like, so I felt like harder. Like they're not called cramps, with the contractions. Felt a lot, like 10 times harder. So right away, I asked for the epidural and they gave it to me right away. So I didn't feel anything. By the time they checked like maybe 3 hours afterwards. I went from a 3 to a 9. Isn't that crazy?
Like, you dilated that quickly?
Yes, isn't that crazy? And people usually slow down with the epidural. I didn't. It takes
them longer?
Yeah. Mine was fast. So after that, I pushed. I did push for like 40 minutes. So it was like kind of a while. Versus
that's not even bad. I've like heard about people like pushing for over hours.
Yeah,
to the point where like they're like, yeah, you're done. Like, we're gonna have to go ahead and do a C-section, because like it comes to a point where like it's dangerous. Like, when it's not.
Yeah, dude. I've heard that too. I have a friend that happened to her. It was so sad, but gracias, she's healthy and so is her baby. But yeah, so that one was fine afterwards, and then my second one, that one, I felt all the contractions because I waited at home. Like, I labored at home for a fat minute. By the time I got to the hospital, I was 6 centimeters dilated.
Damn, girl.
Yeah. And when I got there, I was like, can I get the epidural? Like, it felt so bad. Like, I really felt the contractions. But they were like, if by the time we get the IV in, if you're still pregnant, then yeah. Mm-hmm. By the time they got the IV, and they got me to the room that I was gonna deliver it, I was 8 centimeters dilated.
Damn.
So I didn't think they were gonna give me the epidural at that point, but they did. I was like, I don't care. I mean, looking back right now, I should have waited because I was already at 8 centimeters dilated. But for me, in my head, I was like, I do not want to feel the ring of fire.
Yeah, that's scary.
So I just took it. I was like, give me the drugs once again. And the third time around, I didn't even wait. I was just like, I know I want the epidural. My water broke. I was like, give me the epidural. Like, get it ordered. Come on. Like, we know what we're doing this third time around. Like, yes. And yeah, they gave me the epidural. Oh, the second time, I remember I pushed like 4 times and she was out.
Yeah, because with each like birth you give, it gets easier.
Yeah. And then the third time, I only pushed like twice and he was out.
No, girl, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't let like other stories scare you, because it could be like bad, but then it could also be really, really good. Yeah. And very smooth.
But like, people need to be careful. There's some people who like, they have like whatever, it's like their 3rd child or 4th or 5th, and they try to wait it out. Girl, and they wait too long. And boom, the baby's delivered in the car.
Dude, I saw videos like that. What? I saw videos like that. So for me, the reason why I waited was because I was at the time I didn't have really a relationship with God. It was more of a religious aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll get to that part too. But I had like a prayer that I would pray and it would take me an hour long. And so in my head, I'm like, I have to get this prayer. Like I have to do this prayer or else like I'm not gonna like get it done because I know I'm gonna be in labor.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, let me get this prayer done. And then I'll wake up my husband and we'll go to the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I waited. My husband was like, what the heck? You waited that long to wake me up? But it was fine. We were good. But yeah, so I've seen some people that like literally have the baby in a car.
Yeah.
That's just
like, oh my
scary.
gosh.
How do you even do that?
It just pops out. Like,
Yeah, but like I would be scared like for infections and all of that. No?
yeah, like if you deliver like the placenta and all that stuff.
Yeah, like,
But, like
te sangra mucho.
Yeah. Which is like why it's so dangerous. But like then again, I feel like a lot of people don't realize like how much faster the baby comes the more you have children. You get me? Like
Yeah,
the more
that's
amount of children you have,
true.
like the faster it's gonna come like the next time around you have another one.
That's so true.
So I don't think it clicks until it's too late.
It's not clocking.
It's not clocking to you. Talking about that, Beaverchella.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was like massive FOMO. I was so sad.
I'm not gonna lie, it was. And I was never a big like Justin Bieber fan. Like I liked his music. I did listen to like his popular songs, but it was never like, you know how there was like fans that would like started cutting their arms? Yeah, no, I didn't. I
had Bieber fever.
Oh my god!
I did.
You cut your arms because of that?
No. Not
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh!
No, I'm saying like in the aspect of like that was something else. I'm talking about Bieber fever like when he had his posters and like those little magazines, you know?
Yeah,
and I would put them on my wall.
On your wall.
And then I would kiss him. You know?
Oh my gosh, she said
like
I practiced. My first kiss was Justin Bieber.
Yeah, basically. So, what you know about that? No, honestly, Justin Bieber, first love. Like,
oh no,
that was my everything.
I'm not gonna lie, it did make me really emotional because, dude, he's singing and worshiping God on stage. First of all, I had seen that he like goes to churches and he'll like worship, but like at Coachella, you know what I'm saying? God is so good. Not only that, but like it was so like taken back, you know, because like he's gone through a lot.
Yeah, like just like
allegedly.
The whole like he was getting so emotional too, and it was just like I don't know, it felt like so raw and real.
It did. It
just,
really
like, very
did.
Touching concert, just like through all the years and all the experiences. Like who knows, like what he's been through. Like obviously only he knows.
Right.
But like just to come this far in life and like have experienced all this, like imagine being like so famous, like every little girl and like everyone is in love with you. Like, isn't that crazy?
That would be very overwhelming to me. Yeah. I've always said since I was little, like whatever reason I become rich one day, I don't want to be known for it. Like I don't want to be famous. You know, have you ever seen like those brands that are like really, really good? Like they're like very popular and like they make a lot of money, but you never know like who's behind it.
Yeah.
I would always say like that's going to be me. Nobody's going to know. I'm going to be in the low and I'm going to be in the middle of everybody at the grocery store. Paying for people's, yeah, for real. Adam Sandler outfits. I don't know about Adam Sandler outfits all the time though.
But Adam Sandler, he's so humble. That's what I love about him.
He is. He's funny too.
Yeah.
His daughters, beautiful. Oh my God, beautiful. I wanted to do a segment of your pros and cons of the week.
Okay.
So, do you want to start with your pro or your con?
Let's start with my cons because then we can get to the pros.
Okay.
Okay. My cons of this week. So, I work like in an emergency room.
Okay.
And we had like this level 1 trauma come in. And whatever, it was basically like this pedestrian versus like this train.
What?
Yeah.
A train?
Yeah.
What was a pedestrian doing? Walking the train?
I guess they were drunk or something. I don't know. Allegedly. we never got like the alcohol blood test results because they ended up transferring somewhere else. But whatever, they fell like into the train and the train hit them.
Oh my gosh. Was this at night during the day?
This was at night. This was at night. Not saying like the day is like any more chill, but like it was at night. So after that, they were gonna come to our facility. And then I had like this paramedic student, and then I had an EMT student. And then I was the person who was like assigned for the trauma to go ahead and like take over and do like all the stuff I had got to do. So then I had the paramedic student, I had the EMT student. And before the trauma even came in, I went ahead and like I briefed them on the whole situation. Like with level 1 traumas, it's gonna get like super packed and like super busy in here. And if it gets to the point where it's like too congested, I need one of you guys, like, or both of you guys to actually like step out of the room and like make room for like all the healthcare workers who are obviously in there. Because keep in mind, you have like respiratory therapy, you have x-ray, you have trauma surgeons, and it's like a level 1. So obviously you're going to have the OR nurses too. And you just have so many people. And when it gets to that point, it's just like, there's not enough space to move. Like you're giving blood, you're pushing meds, you're trying to get IVs, you're trying to do everything, you know? And if there's so many people, like how the hell are you going to move back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
So then whatever, I went ahead and briefed them, and the EMT student, so sweet. They were like, yeah, I understand it. The paramedic student did not like even acknowledge what the hell I said. I was like, okay, like whatever. So whatever, they came in, and it was good at first. Like everything was running smoothly, whatever. We got them over. And we were doing all the stuff we had to do, pushing meds, whatever. After that, I had to like go ahead and like put on like restraints, because like sometimes like the
what
meds,
is that?
Restraints, like to hold them down.
Oh, he was awake?
No, when you go ahead and like start moving someone over, like you're obviously sedated, and like you have like all these meds to like keep you like under, because they were intubated too. So, but after you like go ahead, you still need to keep up with like meds, and you need to keep pushing.
Oh,
them,
like in case he wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, like,
okay.
Even if it's just like a little, like you can feel like when the meds are starting to wear off, or you need to up it more. You need to like, you always got to like play with like the dosages and like the amounts you got to give and everything like that. And like, luckily we have like this amazing pharmacist. Love her. She's like so smart. And like I go to her for everything, like little question I have, and like just learn from her. But she was just like going ahead and like putting in everything and like putting all the meds and whatever we needed. And as I'm like trying to like restrain them and like put their arms down, because like obviously I don't want them like freaking rip out like an IV or something, because like we're using them like for medicine. The girl, the paramedic student, she's like standing there, and I'm like, okay, like writing in their little notepad. I'm just like, can you please like step out or like move to the side? And she's like, yeah, actually, no, I can't. I was like,
wait, as the patient like is right there?
Yeah.
Oh, heck no.
And I'm like,
that's somebody's life. What the fuck?
I was like, what do you mean? Like me, like I was like in my head, like me, like still trying to give like them the benefit of the doubt, like. I think I'm a super nice person, so like it wasn't like clicking in my head. I was like, maybe like she like can't, like literally, like me being naive.
Yeah.
Like, maybe she can't like get out of the room, or
also,
like she's struggling.
Also, it was probably like you in shock, because I would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I was just like, maybe like she's struggling to get out. Like I don't know, trying to like give an excuse, or like I don't know, maybe she's like struggling. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, then can you head this way? Like giving her a different route. And she's like, yeah, no. And she doesn't.
She said, yeah, no?
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay. She didn't say no or something, but she was like talking back to me and like basically telling me no. And I'm just like, okay, like I can't deal with this right now. Like,
no, there's a person literally just got hit by a train.
I'm just like, right?
What the heck?
I can't do this right now. So I'm just like, okay. And just like, whatever. So then whatever, I started doing all the things I gotta do, and I'm just like being like run around, because like the doctors are asking for things, the nurses are asking for things, and I'm just like, okay, I'm running back and forth, and I'm trying to do everything. And eventually, like the paramedic student, she like gets out of the room, but like I was more like,
she gave you a hard time while you're literally trying to help save this man's life that just got hit by a train, right? First of all, the idea of somebody getting hit by a train is crazy to me. Like, what do you mean? Like, how does that not instantly kill a person?
I know. So basically, it wasn't like their whole body. It was kind of just like this part of their body.
So they got caught like halfway. But like that's a whole train, though.
Yeah, I know, right? But they were alive. That's like God right there. But
that is God. Like, what do you mean? That's the whole like big ass train. First of all, heavy as fuck. Second of all, it probably kept going because trains is really hard for it to stop, right? Like, that's insane. Oh my goodness.
So I was just like, oh my gosh. And then like they were like, honestly, like it was like this lady, basically like from like her vagina all the way down to her butthole.
Oh no.
Ripped like this. And I was like, and her leg was like basically like lost. And I was just like,
was she young or older?
She was like late 30s. She was young.
She was young.
Yeah. And like it was like, it's just sad, especially if you don't know like the patient, because sometimes they come in and you have an identification, you don't know who they are. Like their family could be at home and like not know that their like daughter or their mom is here.
Do you think it was one of those situations where like she was just like out on the street or like
who knows? That's why it's just like,
oh my goodness. And it's so, see, that's why I always say I could never work in the medical field. Like I give you guys so much props because truly and honestly, I would be so attached to that. I would be like looking and figuring out like how, like, you know what I'm saying? Like looking up how they ended up, you know?
Yeah.
Like I would be so highly, I'm such an empath, like invested emotionally. Like I would not be able to sleep knowing like if they're okay or not.
Yeah, but like,
oh my goodness. Did you ever see that student again?
Oh yeah, she was still there, dude. She was like still there after like everything had happened because we ended up like taking them to a different hospital and like flying them out because they came in via helicopter and whatever we gave them like blood and meds and all this stuff and like kind of like stabilized them as much as we could. And like honestly, we have such amazing doctors. I just like I'm in awe of them. Like literally, the doctors we have there, the nurses, amazing. But like, bro, she's never gonna like have sex again in her life,
dude.
Like,
I don't think she's ever gonna be able to walk.
She's never,
like without probably a
prosthetic.
Yeah,
and then never gonna poop normally, never gonna pee normally. Like,
so she's still alive though?
Yeah. So like it gets to that point, like when I like start to think to myself, like, when is it like?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Quality of life like that I would want to like stay here for, or like I would want to be like, just let me go at that point.
Yeah,
you get me? Like,
but at that point when she's like still alive, she really can't say like kill me, right? Like the doctors can't say that.
No, like we have to like
keep her alive. That's like the mission.
Yeah, but it just like makes you think like,
I know what you're saying.
What kind of life are they gonna live? Like, is it a life that's like I don't know, like happy? Like, are they gonna be okay? Like, that's when I start like to question everything. I'm just like, I don't know. It just feels like
well, you never know though, because like, unfortunately, and I say this like for real, unfortunately, is that sometimes, well, unfortunately, because like to the world it's unfortunately, but fortunately because it's a glory to God's kingdom, because a lot of people go through stuff like this only to meet God, right? Like only to truly like a wake-up call. Like for example, I think there's a story. He's like a motivational, not a motivational speaker, but he just speaks out now. And I guess, like, for example, he his whole life he wanted to be a football player, like obviously like a professional football player. And he got to one of his games where like this is where coaches went to sign like what are those called? Like scouts, right? And ended up being like he fractured his, or something happened to his legs where he could no longer walk. Like
so he was like paralyzed?
Basically, yeah. So he basically lost that opportunity, and like I don't know if he was able to either get, I don't know what, something's wrong where his mobility is not there.
Mm-hmm.
But now he sees how like his mission was never to be a football player, but to serve God and to go around the world talking about God.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it's sad because you could be like, yeah, like what type of like life, you know, would you have? Because now you have part of your body that's like not working.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, sometimes it takes for us to get to that point to truly see what life is about and what God has called us to this world for, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, God, please, I don't want to get to that. That's why I'm like, God, let me follow you right now, please.
Right now, please.
Right now,
I don't need
okay?
that.
Please.
Okay.
I don't think I do, God. I hope not. It's His will, but it's just scary because, like, we really could get to that point if we're really so, like,
off track
and not following Him and not listening. And but it's needed.
Everything happens for a reason, even though like in the moment you feel like why is this happening? I mean, like what's the point in this, like, you know? But eventually like you come to realize like I went through X, Y, and Z to realize this,
right? Or that like, moment,
you know,
that moment when you realize all that, it hits you,
and it hits hard sometimes. You're like, damn, like how, like this is what I needed to see this.
Or else sometimes we'll never wake up.
My pro. I went to the mall with my boyfriend and he bought me this jacket.
Ooh.
It's so cutesy. I was like, oh.
I love it. I love little jackets like that because I feel like they can make you look so cute. 1, snatch. 2, 3. They're so effortless.
I know. I love it. And it's like pink. Like, I love pink. Pink's my favorite color.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Like, has it always been, or do you think it's changed throughout the years?
I think it's always been. Like,
really?
Since I was little. I've always been like a really girly girl. Since I was like out the womb. Like, girl, I wanted bows. I wanted my nails done. I've just always been a super girly girl.
That's so crazy for me, though. It has always changed. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
I've gone through like blue, purple.
You've gone through like the phases.
Yeah. Then for some reason I said Tiffany blue was my favorite color.
Okay, but that's a pretty color.
It is a pretty color, but I've never owned Tiffany blue.
This girl. You're just like, I want to be like a little bit like extra, but like not too extra, but like mine's Tiffany blue.
You know what? You know who I saw the color with? Daisy Marquez.
Oh, yeah.
For a hot minute, she would always say like Tiffany blue. I'm like, oh, that is a really nice color.
Yeah.
But then I never owned nothing Tiffany blues. I'm like, was that really my Tiffany? Was that really like my favorite color? Or was it like me trying to be like her, you know? But now, low-key, I'm at like basic brown.
Brown?
Yes.
Really?
I love all brown
But like,
stuff.
honestly, brown goes with everything. You can't even lie. Like, it's such a neutral color. Like, you can pull it out with so many other colors. Like brown is a staple for me.
Like a true chocolate rich brown is so pretty.
They have a brown in this.
Really?
It's like a chocolate brown. So pretty. I saw it. I was like, wait, that's actually so pretty.
Does it have the matching pants?
Yes, girl. You should go look.
Cute.
And we get a healthcare discount. I didn't know that until I got there. And they were like, yeah, we offer
Stop,
like
for real?
Yeah, girl, they offer like 20%
Dang.
or 15%.
As you should.
I was like, period.
Man.
Right nice.
What mall did you go to?
I went to Woodfield. Because like, girl, like out here, where am I going to go?
Right.
It's like freaking nothing. I can go to Cherry Valley Mall, but what do they got there?
Right.
Like nothing.
I haven't been to the mall here in a fat minute.
Yeah, all they have is like freaking Windsor. I think like American Eagle or Hollister. I'm not sure which one it is. But they have like no stores.
No, I think they do have American Eagle and Hollister.
Yeah, so but that's it. And then just like, okay.
Do you know what? They opened Charlotte Russe again. My cousin told me.
Honestly, I remember going to Charlotte Russe when I was like in high school.
Here?
Or
over there?
I went to high school in Palatine.
No, I know, but did you come here
no.
at all in high school? Okay.
No. So like I would go to the Charlotte Russe because there was a Charlotte Russe at Woodfield too. And they would have cute stuff when I was in high school. But then what I realized is like the saying my grandma and my mom would always tell me growing up is lo barato sale caro. And that's honestly so freaking true. All the clothes cute, quality shit. It's just like, what's even the point of getting it? Because you wear 2 times, you put it in the washer, that's done.
It's like fast fashion, no? ¿Sí se llama?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember in high school I would buy from Charlotte Russe, but again, I mean, like, girl, what money would I have in high school?
Right, like in high school, like that's what you got, and you work with what you got. But like, I feel like the older you get, you realize like investing in like actually good quality clothing and like good quality items will last you longer than
so true.
Forever, you know?
You know what gives me like fast fashion quality, but more on the expensive side, in my opinion, is Windsor. I feel like they're also fast fashion and like can rip very easily, but I feel like they put up their prices where it shouldn't be that expensive.
It used to be so much cheaper. Yeah. From what I remember. Because I remember I would go like to Windsor when I was like in high school, and I would go like for my little homecoming dresses, you know?
Yeah.
And like...
You would go to homecoming?
Yeah. Like when I was...
Oh, I love that. I never went to any of my homecomings. Girl, you didn't go to any of my proms. Prom? Nothing.
I was going to go to my senior prom, but like... I'm a 2020 graduate. So I didn't like get to experience any of that. I didn't get my prom. I didn't get my graduation walk. I didn't get any of that. And it's just like so sad. I need a redo.
They need to redo everybody, the whole nations. Because listen, my thing is, I probably messed with the mic. But my thing is that, okay, everybody knows that as soon as you become a freshman, they start gathering up like money. They start raising money up for the class, for prom, for graduation, all of that, right? Since like every class comes in as a freshman. So I want to know, where did all that funds go? Because they didn't do nothing. They didn't do a ceremony. They didn't do a prom. They didn't do any of that. Where did all those funds go?
You know where I think they might have gone?
Where?
Because, girl, everything was online for like COVID.
Yeah.
So maybe they went like to like those iPads and like all the Canvas. Like they probably like up like so much software stuff.
But that stuff comes from the government.
Girl, God knows where they went. It's probably spent already. Be so for real.
Right. All the teachers went out to eat.
Yeah.
Put their little mask on.
He said, fuck these kids. Be like, let's go out.
That's so funny.
No, but honestly,
that's really fucked up because hot take, I feel like high school graduation is probably a little bit more not important, but like
it's a milestone.
That, but also more exciting than like college graduation.
Yeah, because you're young.
You're like, young, and that's all.
It's exciting.
Yes, you go to school all these years, like,
and every day 8 hours. Like, be so for real.
How many years is it?
4 years for high school.
No, but like in general, because I mean, you start since you're in elementary school.
Oh yeah, goddamn, that's like 12 grades, no?
Yeah, so that's 12 years. Who goes to college for 12 years? Attorneys?
Yeah, like doctors? Like, no.
Shit. So that's what I'm saying is like...
That's important.
12 years, and then you wait for you to graduate, and then you hit me with, we have a national emergency. You guys can't have a graduation.
Like, so sad.
As a parent, I would fucking... I don't know what I would do, to be honest.
We had like this little like car parade.
Oh, yeah. Those were popular back then, right?
Car parade
with the birthdays and everything too.
Yeah, so we had like these little car parade and we went.
Did you go?
Yeah, and I was like, I cried. I was so sad. I was like, what is this? Like, I saw my favorite like teacher. She was like this English teacher. I loved her to death. Like, she was just so sweet. She was like my everything. I cried. I was like, girl, I can't even like give you a hug or anything. And like, yeah, that was it. And it's just like little drive through, see a couple teachers, and then peace, like you're done.
That's so sad.
Yeah, like okay.
Did you have a prom dress or no?
No, I was like actually, thank God I like didn't get one. But I was like already looking and I already was like finding things that I liked. But then that ended up happening.
Because when did they shut everything down?
I think it was like March.
Oh.
And then prom was going to be like in May.
Yeah. So you guys did go to school most of the year. What the heck?
Like, girl, we were right there.
You guys had only 2 months left.
Yeah. It was so close, but so far. Like, we were right there. And they were just like, yeah, psych. And whatever. They blue balled us.
You graduated 2022? También? In 2020?
No, 2019 before the pandemic.
So how come you graduated 2020? If you guys are the same age.
She's going to turn 25
In July. You barely turned 24?
Yeah, in January.
Oh, that's why.
This girl.
Wait, no. That still doesn't make sense.
Well,
She's
I started
2001.
younger in kindergarten. Because what age are you supposed to start kindergarten?
5.
I think I started when I was 4.
How?
Because of my late birthday. I don't know. I was 4 years old when I started.
No, you probably started preschool.
No, we had this conversation too. Because my sister's like, you started kindergarten at 4 years old?
No, that doesn't make sense. You know why?
What?
Because me, I'm the director of the school board. Because I thought that you had to be 5 in order to, by September 1st, you had to be 5 in order to start kindergarten. And I say this not only because of past, even my brother, that happened to him, but my daughter, she went to preschool for 3 years, my poor baby, because her birthday's in November. And therefore, when she was 4 and the school year started, by September 1st, she still was 4. She didn't turn 5 until that same year, but in a few months. So that's why I was like, how do they let you start at age 4?
Because of my birthday.
But because of your birthday, you would start on time.
Right.
Because after September 1st is considered late. That's why, for example, Dani, I know she probably started late.
Yeah.
Because hers is considered late. Hers is December 24th. She's a Christmas Eve baby.
She's a Capricorn.
She is.
First thing that popped in my head.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn too. But I'm a January Capricorn.
I don't know the difference.
Honestly, I don't really think there's a difference, but some people think there is, but I don't.
Yeah. I don't really. To be honest, I don't really believe in them.
I think they're cool to look at, all those little horoscopes and all this stuff. It's just oh, interesting. There's some things that I'm just yeah, that's so mean. And there's other things to be
yeah,
no.
I feel like the reason why I say this is one. Well, now that I got closer to God, I see how that stuff I guess is not biblical. I guess I haven't looked into it. But also before I actually had a relationship with God, I would just be a little suspicious. Not suspicious. What's the word?
Wary?
About it, only because I feel like society now, it got really popular for a hot minute, right? Mm-hmm. I felt like people would identify themselves as their horoscope, and they would just kind of be like, oh, I'm like this because of my horoscope. Does that make sense? And I'm
they would use it as an excuse.
As an excuse, yeah, that. But also, I believe that the more you say something, I do believe in that's a whole nother subject with manifestation. But manifestation is real, right? It's even biblical. But that's not to say that doesn't mean it's good for you. Does that make sense?
No, yeah, I get where you're.
What I'm trying to say is that I do believe that whatever you you keep telling yourself, then it becomes your reality. Mm-hmm. So then people start being oh, I'm like this because I'm this. So then you're identifying yourself like this, and then it becomes a reality. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's
becomes truth. You're speaking it into
right. Existence. So that's why before I wouldn't really
follow it.
They're just dangerous, I feel like.
Yeah, but I think it's cool just because I know astrology is real because of all the constellations and stuff like that. So it goes based off that.
What's constellations?
The stars in the sky. Oh, and the constellations, the Little Dipper and all that. Mm-hmm. So it goes based off the stars and from there, I guess. But I don't know. I think it's interesting, but I feel definitely if you're trying to use it as a base for oh, it's just because I'm a Capricorn that I'm like that, or it's just because I'm this. Yeah. And that's why, that's where you're kind of reaching a ground where it's right. Maybe not.
I just think anything can be dangerous once you idolize it, you know? Just how some people are now basing their whole life's decisions on ChatGPT.
I love ChatGPT.
Yeah, I mean, it can be helpful, but it's just money. Money is not the root of all evil, but it's the love and the idolization of. It's a tool, you know. You can use it, you can utilize it. But for example, okay, I saw this on a TikTok. I don't know how real this is. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok. Okay, take it with a grain of salt. But Someone said that ChatGPT, that they believe based on like scripture that ChatGPT could be the third Antichrist.
Girl, what?
Yeah, because of like how I think I haven't read this part myself. I probably should before I speak it out loud. But again, open up your Bibles. I guess in the Bible it says like the third Antichrist will be able to like, I guess, control you without physically being there, something like that. And there's more aspects to it, like he was making more points, but that was like one that I was like, whoa, okay.
Whole time the third one is TikTok.
Right. I mean, technology, right?
Right. I feel like ChatGPT, I feel like people can rely on it, but then again, like I feel like not a lot of people do. Just depends.
I saw a girl marry into her ChatGPT
Wait, what?
person. Yeah, she married him. Or
Oh, I did see that.
yeah, right? It was some Asian girl, right?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she did a whole ceremony and married her ChatGPT person.
Girl, what?
Yeah.
What the hell?
See, and that's where it becomes idolization. Again, going back to like the horoscopes, I think anything can be dangerous if you idolize it. And when a lot of people are just like making their decisions based on like their horoscopes, I think that can be very dangerous. Also, if you just like listen to it, like for example, manifestation. Again, hot take. This can be another subject, but like for example, I feel like manifestation is real. Like yes, it's real. Not that I feel it is real, right? Like it is. Like the power is in your tongue, right? And it's even biblical. But whenever we're manifesting things, we're usually manifesting things that we believe are good for us, and it doesn't have to necessarily be like money or power, because some people could be like, oh, I'm just manifesting like health or like good things for my family, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be things that could potentially hurt other people. But here's the thing is that if, first of all, okay, let's put it like this. The devil can never ever take a blessing from you that God has for you, right? He could never do that. But he could get you to let it go, right? So when I say this, if these manifestations are not coming from God, because let's think about it too, like if God has something for us and he wants something for us and he sees that something is good for us, he will make it happen, right? But if he sees that something's not good for you, he's gonna take it away from you, even though in our eyes, in our flesh, in our worldly minds, it is good for us. At the time, we just don't realize that it's actually bad for us. So then we could be like, oh, I'm manifesting, I don't know, let's just put health, because that's like the most like, I guess, like nice thing to do. But if God sees that you need this headache in order to get closer to him, he's gonna give you that headache. But in our heads, like, oh no, that hurts, like I'm not gonna manifest a headache, right? But sometimes, going back to what we were talking about, sometimes it takes for us to get to rock bottom in order to give him glory and see him, right? And seek him. And so when I say this, it's like, I would never worship me as a god. Absolutely not. Like I want to worship God, right? So whenever we're making these decisions for ourselves, we're now assuming we know what's best for us. Therefore, we're using ourselves as in like we are God. Does that make sense? Instead of truly relying on what God wants us to rely on, which is God and faith, you know? It's kind of like that one thing. Have you ever seen that picture of the little girl, like, holding like the little teddy bear?
Yeah. God has like this big ass one.
Yeah. And at the moment, like, she's like, I don't want to let go of it, right? Like, that's what we see in the picture. Like, she doesn't want to let go of it. It's something so precious to her. But God wants her to let go of it. But he has something bigger for her behind him. And it's just like with our kids, right? Like, with my kids, I tell them, like, oh, I don't want you to eat all this candy because it's bad for you. But in their little brains, because they're not as experienced or at the age of me, they're not going to understand that it's bad for them. To them, it's just something sweet, and they really, really want it. So they're going to probably in their heads manifest the candy, right? But I'm going to take it from them. And at the time, it's going to be cries and kicking and pouting because I'm taking something that they really want. But truly and honestly, I know that this something else is better for them. Does that make sense? So that's why, like I say, like, manifestation can be very dangerous. Same thing with like astrology. It could be very much true. Just how evil is true, that doesn't mean it's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, I get you. I feel like there's a lot of routes that people can go ahead and take that kind of interfere with God and like his plan and like what he needs to be done, or like you get me?
Yeah.
So it can kind of like coincide and like interfere with each other.
Absolutely.
Even though you're not trying to do it like in a malicious
in a bad way, right? But well, that's the whole point of God's guidance.
Yeah.
But I mean, this whole life in general, like, it's truly just a journey, and we're just learning. We truly are just learning. And honestly, even when we die, I still feel like we won't know the full truth.
Like of life?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Or do you think like we'll die and then like
God tell us like all the secrets.
You know what I've always imagined? Like God would like do like a replay, like a recap of your whole life.
Like your whole life. Like here's your little movie.
Yes,
I hope you enjoy.
Like you did this wrong. You messed up here. Como niño regañado, like we're just gonna be there.
I know, but I feel like that would be such a cool movie. Like, wow.
It would.
Like, can you imagine, like, picture yourself, like, I don't know, like 5-10 years ago. And then you tell yourself 5-10 years ago what you're going to go through and experience in the next 5 to 10 years. And, like, see their reaction. Like, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, to think about, like, girl, you don't know what the hell you're in for. Like,
right.
It's going to be a ride, but, like,
right.
You'll get through it. I just would be in so much shock. I would be like, what the hell? Like,
right.
I went through that?
Like, I went through that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do. Yeah, that would be crazy. But I think it would be... Do you think it's like how... Have you seen, like, movies where they go back to the future? And then if they go and see it, it kind of alters the whole, like... What is it called? Like, the...
Timeline.
Uh-huh.
Of everything.
Like, literally, Back to the Future was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Girl, I barely watched that movie, like, this year. I've never watched it until, like, this year.
Please tell me you watched that movie.
Which one?
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say... Am I a whole other, like...
She's a different era.
Wait, are we the same generation? What are you guys?
We're Gen Z, right?
No, actually, no.
Can you look that up?
Yeah. I don't know.
I was born 1987.
I think you're like Gen something. You're not a millennial.
I don't think I'm a millennial.
No.
Wait, you're not a millennial?
I don't
I don't think so.
I don't think she is.
What year were you born again?
97. I think I just made it.
She
to
said
the...
19 first. Just kidding.
Listen.
I got my eyes shut. I should shut up. I'm in a very vulnerable place right now.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that when my daughter tries to say like back in the, and she'll say like the year I was born, I'm like, girl, that was not that long ago.
Okay, no, you said 97?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, so we're Gen Z. So you like are just at there. Cause
yeah, right.
She's 95, so she's definitely a millennial.
96 is when it's a millennial, right?
Yeah, in between, yeah, because it ends here in 96, and then Gen Z.
Guys, I made it.
Oh, you made the cross.
I made it. I'm cool.
You're Gen Z.
Yes.
Thank
And then
God,
Gen
I'm so
Alpha
cool.
After, or starting 2013, and now.
Damn.
Or mid-20s. Ooh.
How many years are in a generation?
Roughly 15 year spans. 15 years.
15 years?
It says roughly.
Who gets to decide that?
Right. Who made those rules?
For
Interesting. So I'm Gen Z. You're Gen
Gen
Z.
Z.
We're all Gen Zs.
yes.
I'm
I
so
like being
cool.
Gen Z.
I'm still cool.
I feel
Like,
like
I'm not like the regular ones.
I'm not like the
You're
regular
a
moms. I'm a Gen Z mom. Oh man, my daughter would be like, "Oh my
be
god."
like, Mom, please stop.
Yes, she'd be like, "What is that word?"
cringe.
Yeah.
That's what I told my mom. Because one time my mom was like, slay girl or like, period girl. I was like, and she would go like this.
Oh.
I was like, never do that again in your life. Like, what are you doing?
Was your mom raised here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
My mom's first generation.
Oh, okay. So then I wouldn't cringe at that. Real shit though. Have you real stuff though. Have you ever asked your parents for have you ever asked for forgiveness? Like for when you were like growing up? How you just said like you were really like
I feel like I have, but like there's like you can ask for forgiveness and be like, hey, like, you know what, I'm really sorry. Like when I was younger, like I was like so like I don't know what's the word, like ignorant and just like not fully aware or like having patience with you. Like I'm just sorry for like putting you through that and like not understanding you the way you needed, you know?
Do you feel like maybe you just ask for forgiveness more in an action way, like versus like asking verbally? Like for example, like if you spend more time with them or like you cherish them more, like hug them more, or is it more like, you know what I'm saying?
I would say it's a mixture of both. I feel like I've had this conversation with my mom before, and she's also asked like for my forgiveness.
For her forgiveness?
Yeah, like for me to forgive her.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm the oldest child.
Yeah.
And she's like, I had no fucking clue what I was doing. Like, you're my first kid. Like, you're my guinea pig. Like, obviously, I'm going to go ahead and try.
We truly are guinea pigs.
You. Like, I don't know what's going to work. I don't know what's not going to work. Like, with you, like, hitting you with the chancla and, like, the belt, that's what I did. Like, that's what they did to me. So, like, obviously, I was going to do that with you. But, like, now I know, like, that's maybe not the best route. Or do things differently, like with your siblings, and I'm just like, it's fine. Like you had to learn somehow, you know.
Yeah, dude, I always ask for forgiveness to my kids, even now. Like, literally, when I yell at them, and I'm like, damn, I should have been more patient. I'm like, could you forgive me? Yeah, I asked it because like right away it hit me where, we were talking about, that our parents are like, oh, un día vas a ver, right? Like, for example, one day it just hit me and it reminded me, there was like one time that my mom was cooking and it was like the smallest little memory, right? But it
stuck with you?
It stuck with me, those type of memories. And it was like my mom was cooking one time and she was cooking, she was going to make huevos con chorizo and she was making the chorizo and I looked in there. All I said was like, nada más ese chorizo va a ser. Dude, she just started bawling, crying after I said that. And so, like, y así quedó, right? I was younger. So now as an adult, I'm like, it came back to me for some reason. And I was like, dude, what if she was, like, struggling financially? And me, like, saying, like, nada más ese chorizo va a ser para todos. Like,
whole time.
It hit her so bad, like, she just, like, started bawling, like, girl, you have no idea the sacrifice that I'm doing just for this, like, little chorizo. You know what I'm saying? And so I brought it up to her one time, recently, actually, and I was like, do you remember? The whole time she didn't even remember. But I did.
He's like, that stuck with me. I'm traumatized.
It did. And
like, I feel so guilty.
Yes, and so I apologized to her. Like, little moments like that where at the moment, obviously, like, as a kid, you don't realize, like, what you're doing or what you're saying. But at the moment, your parents are like, this little bitch. Oh my God.
Not like for real. We don't do that. But like,
do that here. We condone that. Oh my goodness. But yes, our parents deserve our love and patience and
it's their first time doing life too, guys.
Absolutely.
Be nice to them. Even though sometimes they can be like so mean, like them.
Yes, dude. They can be like little kids themselves too.
Yeah. Do you guys watch The Pit?
The Pimp?
The Pit. Not The Pimp. What the hell? What are you watching? The Pit. You know that hospital show? Well, anyways, in the show, girl, I can't believe you said The Pimp. Anyways. In the hospital show, The Pit.
The Pit, P-I-T.
Yes.
Is it like a Grey's Anatomy?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
like a lot more realistic and like, I don't know, just like accurate of how it works like in the emergency room.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy is not?
Girl, no.
It's like a soap opera.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like we don't have no break rooms.
You know what? My husband, he was the reason why we would watch Grey's Anatomy, but it was like a background noise, right? And we would drive by hospitals and he would be like, do you really think there's someone in the hospital right now like fucking?
No. It's a novela. It's like you watching like all your like Mexican novelas. Can you guys imagine like this is
Okay,
happening?
so as a... Okay, so you're testifying that no, it's not like that.
No.
Okay, I'll tell my husband that.
We're like fighting for our lives or fighting like to keep a person alive, or they're trying to kill us and we're trying to survive.
Oh, what?
Yeah, there's some crazy ass people, girl. Like patients.
Excuse me?
Like they're trying to like. One time I almost got bit. I was like this close, and then this other lady
Ew, rabies.
tried to like punch me.
What
Little
the...
old lady, and Loki, she had a swing. She had this nice hook on her, but lucky enough, last second I like went back, and like sometimes I'm fighting for my life too. You know?
So as someone that works in the medical field, do you find Grey's Anatomy to be disrespectful?
No, it's just like I don't really care. It's like whatever.
But anyway, The Pit.
Oh, anyways, you guys should watch that show. Super good. It's on HBO Max.
Okay.
Really good representation of what happens in the emergency room.
Okay.
But the only thing is, they have like the doctors as like the people who are doing everything. That is a lie. It is not the doctors. The doctors, okay, I need this. You go do it.
It's the nurses, right?
Yeah, it's the nurses who do it. And it's just like, be so for real. Liars.
Yeah.
Like y'all don't do any of that. And then, anyways, so.
We should
that's the
start a
only thing that's
petition
not-
that you guys get paid more.
Right, please. Guys, write the petition.
Yes, let's start it.
Okay. But anyways, there's this little scene in there, and it's like this old man, and then he's talking about everyone knows, like, when someone's old, they know what it feels like to be young. Everyone remembers what it feels like to be young. But no young person knows what it feels like to be old. Like, isn't that crazy to think about?
That's true. Wow. It really is.
Like, I don't know what it's like to be, like, 80 years old. But an 80-year-old remembers what it's like to be, like, 24 years old.
Right. So, like, do you think that's why we don't appreciate as much as older people do, right? Because they've already experienced that. Y como dice mi papá, estamos más para allá que para acá in life. That's true.
Yeah, and that thing has stuck with me since I heard that. I was like, damn. It makes you a lot more, like, empathetic.
So do you put yourself in more of a mentality of, like, old people now?
I would say, like, I've always had, like, this, like, cariño towards old people. I don't know why, since I was a little girl. I just always found them, like, so cute and, like...
Do you have a good relationship with your grandparents?
My grandma actually passed away.
Okay.
My other grandma passed away, and my other grandpa passed away. My he lives in Mexico.
So you have just one grandpa?
Yeah.
Me too. Well, I have one grandma. Just one grandma too. Do you think maybe that's why you've always been more empathetic with them? Like,
No, I don't know.
you just think they're old and cute?
Yeah. Since I was little, I was like, what, like 9-10 years old, and I would like want to help them, like open the door for them, or like help them like take their stuff to their car. It's just like, I don't know. I just found them like so cutesy, like, oh, pobrecitos, like, oh, I want to help them, girl.
Yeah.
And like, I've always like been empathetic towards them and like tried my best to understand them, but sometimes these old people,
They're so entitled, huh?
they'd be so entitled. And they'd be so crazy. Have you ever seen a sundowning, like, 80-year-old patient saying that I'm trying to kill them and poison them?
What? A son?
Sundowning, like, so when someone's, like, older, they have, like, Alzheimer's or, like, dementia in that aspect. When the sun goes down, like, their condition gets worse.
Oh,
so
why?
I don't know. That's just what happened. It's called sundowning. So they get, like, worse and they get, like, even more confused and like they don't know where they are. And
When the sun goes down?
yeah, usually at nighttime.
But there has to be like
reason?
Yeah, there has to be a reason for that. Like, why is it when the sun goes down?
I don't know.
She's like, girl, I'm just giving you the information. Oh no, girl. Shit.
It's called sundowning.
It's giving vampire.
Whole time. Whole time. They turned into a vampire. So it's freaking crazy.
Was it an old lady that tried to bite you?
No, girl, worse. So this lady, right? I'm going in there, whatever, do my thing. First up, she came in say it's freaking 2:00 in the afternoon. Sweetest old lady, so cute. I want to take her home with me.
She's like, I want to put her in my pocket.
Yeah, put her in my pocket. I'll braid your hair. Oh my god, you're so cute, so sweet. And she's calling me honey and all this. I'm like, oh, so cute. Whatever. I started an IV, get her blood work, and I'm like, do you need anything? Pamper her, put TV on for her, get her warm blankets. Okay. I come back later. I don't know who that lady is in that room. I never met her in my life before. She was freaking insane. I go in there and I'm like, hi, how are you doing? This and that. And then I look at her.
She's like, give me your soul.
And I see her eyes. I swear. I see it. You just see a completely different person.
That's scary.
And I saw her. I saw her eyes. And she looks at me. And she's like, do you want to kill me? I'm just like, huh?
Oh my god.
And I'm like, no, I'm just trying to help you. This and that. And she's like, you want to kill me? And she's literally going insane. And
oh,
she's
no.
Trying to at that point rip out her IVs and trying to crawl out of bed and
I could not work like that.
and I'm calling on my little thing. I'm like, guys, I need help. Come here. And everyone runs in and we're trying to calm her down.
That's giving. Have you ever seen that movie? No, not I Am Legend. Legion.
Legion? No.
So it's about I guess the apocalypse, but in this movie it's Angel Michael. I think it's Mark. I think it's Angel Michael, maybe, or Gabriel, one of those. Anyway, he goes in and he helps some humans, but the point to all of this is that in the beginning of the movie, in a restaurant, a sweet old lady comes in.
Oh my gosh, I seen this on TikTok.
You saw it?
Yeah, isn't she a demon?
Yeah.
And then she starts crawling on the wall.
She starts crawling. That's what it's giving.
Girl, I swear.
Me.
Sometimes I feel that's what it's working there. I'm just oh my gosh, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, that's what I pictured.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
Dude,
No,
I'm not
switch like that. I kid you not.
That's so scary. I'm not a scary movie person at all whatsoever. Nothing. But I will say is that that movie, I guess I was able to watch it. I still was covering my eyes, but the reason why I was able to watch it is because it's because essentially it was talking about angels and the demons in that movie, and they weren't actually demons or monsters, they were actually angels.
Really?
But then again, now that I think about it, wasn't the devil also an angel?
Yeah.
And they're fallen angels. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. If you ever watched that movie, tell me, did I get it right or wrong? I don't know, because
if you ever watch that movie and you work in healthcare, that's how you that's real.
I find it so weird though, why is it when the sun goes down?
I don't know.
Is it vitamin D?
Circadian rhythm.
I don't know what that is.
It's this it's kind of a rhythm of your sleep schedule and the way you're up and the amount of sleep you get. It's just how your body regulates itself. So I would think it would change obviously after you change your, because you get jet lag every time you go somewhere new.
Right.
But obviously your body regulates itself,
Is that why on what is it called? The Notebook? The old lady, she would start going kind of like that, but at night.
The Notebook? Oh yeah.
¿Verdad? Que at night she
yeah,
there was
that
a scene.
Was so sad.
I love that movie.
I mean, it made me cry, and then they died together.
Okay, is it true that I don't know how true this is, but when people have Alzheimer's, the reason why they die is because their body stops knowing how to breathe? Is that a thing or no? You're like, that's stupid as fuck. I've never heard that of it.
I don't think so. I think like when someone has Alzheimer's, your brain is basically, basically it's dying.
Okay.
So like pieces of like your brain, like there's like little like wires. So it's like brain death each time.
So then
in between your brain. So like eventually they'll die from it. But like
what do they die from? Their brain actually dying because their brain gives a signal to the rest of the body to do its function?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Or is it because that's what the brain essentially does too, right? Like it gives signals to the rest of our body and organs to do its function.
That makes sense. Right? In a way, but I don't want to speak on that because I'm not sure. I don't want to say yes or no because I don't know. I feel people with Alzheimer's die earlier. That's true. But I don't know why.
They die earlier. Compared to what?
To someone who doesn't have Alzheimer's. Because Alzheimer's is, I'm pretty sure, genetic.
Like, genetic?
Yeah, and women suffer from it more.
It says Alzheimer's kills by destroying the brain's ability to maintain homeostasis.
Homeostasis.
Yeah, homeostasis. The balance required to keep the body functioning. While the neurodegeneration itself is the root cause, the immediate cause of death on a death certificate is typically secondary infection or physical breakdown of body systems.
Yeah, so basically, yeah.
I was right, guys.
Yeah. And women have Alzheimer's more.
Yeah, I believe that. Shit, all the stuff that we carry.
65 women have 1 in 5 chance of developing Alzheimer's.
1 in 5.
Yeah, 1 in 5. Because we live longer.
Damn.
Oh.
But 1 in 5. Like, imagine us in the room with 2 other people. One of us is going to have Alzheimer's.
Man.
Like, isn't that crazy to think of? Like, that's so scary. Have you guys ever seen a movie like Alice?
What is it called?
I think it.
Who's Alice?
Like this is Alice. I don't know. It's the movie. The name of the movie is called like This Is Alice. It's like about Alzheimer's. I saw it in like my class.
I think so.
What is it? Like, I know it's about Alzheimer's, but like,
Basically,
what's the storyline?
This young lady, like, I don't know. She's like a professor at like Stanford, some super good university, and she's like.
Oh, does she have like older kids, and then she has her husband, and then. Oh, yes. I didn't watch it all, but I saw some bits and pieces because my mom was watching it.
Yeah.
And then like when her kids would get together, they started like noticing that she would like ask the same questions and stuff like that. Yeah, I remember.
Girl, that movie was so sad. I cried in that movie.
Was it? Wait, so what ended up happening? She died, obviously, right?
Basically, she didn't know who she was at the end of the movie. She was just like...
Did she die at the end?
It
didn't show?
No, it doesn't show. Basically, she just forgets who she was.
Was her husband cheating on her?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, because I remember watching some bits and pieces of it. She's a pretty known actress, right? Who is it? I forgot.
I don't know. She has like red hair.
Was it the lady from The Notebook? Wasn't her name Alice too? Like the character? Like, yeah, as an adult, like the one when she had Alzheimer's? Or no?
Allie.
Oh, I know it's her with an A.
He wrote to her all those years.
I know.
So romantic.
Oh, I love that story.
And the house.
The house? Oh my gosh.
That's cool.
But also, like, him, like, his side piece, right? Because essentially that's what she was. Like, she was a rebound. You remember how he was sleeping with that other girl? And she was in love with him?
Wait, what?
You remember when she came back? When Allie came back and they were, like, still young. And, like, she came back and then she slept with him, with Noah.
Yeah.
And then remember,
in the house.
Noah, yeah, and Noah already had like this other girl that he was fooling with, like messing with, but he wasn't like
I don't remember
tied
that.
down to her. You don't remember that?
No, am I slow?
Yeah, right? Have you ever seen that?
From the notebook?
Yeah.
Where what?
Where Noah had like this other, once like Allie didn't come back, but then he was like sleeping with this other girl.
I think so. I think I remember something. It's been a while since I've seen that movie.
Dude.
I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, watch it again. He ends up sleeping with this other girl, and then it's like a casual thing they keep doing that he keeps going over. But like he talks to that girl about Allie.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then
What a dick! What the hell?
Yeah, and then what's it called when Allie comes back, and then Allie and him sleep together. What's it called? He ends up telling Allie about her, saying like, oh, like, I mean, this whole time that you were gone, well, I've been seeing somebody, but it wasn't like they were like together or anything. Mm-hmm. Point is that he ends up like that same morning, the next morning that they wake up together, him and Allie, the other girl shows up and knocks on his door. And Allie opens the door and answers, and Allie's all nonchalant, like, come in. Like, Noah's told me about you. You remember that scene?
So I feel like this is sounding like it's kind of coming back to me.
Dude, I'm like, he's such a dick. And also, like,
I don't remember this.
I have to rewatch this.
I feel bad for the girl. What the
I
heck?
need to rewatch this movie too.
Also, Allie, like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know. Like, what?
She said, come in. Noah's been talking about you. After I'm literally in his clothes, like.
No way. What the hell?
But I mean, she couldn't say nothing, right? Because, like, she was all engaged.
Yeah. She was engaged and then she went like this with her ring. I remember that. I was like, Oh. Girl, I need to rewatch this movie now. Me, like, not remembering. Whole time, I feel like I might have, like, really bad memory loss when I'm old. Because, girl, I don't know what the hell I did, like, last week.
You are funny.
Like,
don't you need, isn't that also from lack of, like, omega? Like, isn't there a vitamin?
Vitamins and, like, vitamin
Yeah.
B12.
Do you take vitamins?
No, I should, but I should be taking them, but I don't take them. I need like a daily vitamin or something.
Yeah. Mary Ruth is really good. Not sponsored. They should, though.
Is that like a brand?
Hit me up. Yeah.
And they're like natural?
I don't think so. I think they say they are. Like, I think it has, like, the label organic, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah,
it
because
is.
usually I would get like Nature's Bounty or whatever. Like the ones on Walgreens, the la cosa.
It's because it's hard to nowadays, like, even if it does say, like, organic or all natural, like, you never know if it really is.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to tell me it is? The FDA?
Right.
Who believes in the FDA? Like,
What time the FDA wants to kill us?
right.
Like, let's be real.
Like, let's keep these.
Do you guys think like it's like those little like theories like that the government has like the cure to cancer and like they just won't give it to us because like they make so much money?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
with big pharma.
The pharmaceutical, like, brands and all. Yes, girl.
No, I agree too. Because like there's no way. Like there's no way these old people are living this long.
Well, first of all, how are people going to
Like not
galaxy and going
like
to the moon?
Rich people, like the famous people, like I feel like they live longer than anyone else, right? Like Betty White, she lived like
The fuck? Betty White is still alive?
no, she died.
Oh.
R.I.P. Betty White.
Oh my god, girl. I should not be laughing. I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at my dumbass.
She's still alive. No, she died. But she lived like really long. She lived like 100 something.
Jeez.
Yeah, and like, anyways, I don't know how she lived that long. I don't see a lot of people living that long. Actually, that's not true. I see people like that come in the hospital. There was this lady who was 100 years old.
Damn.
But like, damn, I don't
Se
know.
cuidan. It's because, like, just like the way we eat, the way we take care of ourselves, stress level. Because honestly, stress and anger can really kill us too. Like, it can create like
1,000%.
yeah, it can create enfermedades, you know. And so that's why I'm just like, I don't know. It's just very tricky. I think we all have to just truly take care of ourselves and see what we intake. Me as just last night ate some gummy worms.
Some gummy worms?
Yeah,
Girl.
I love gummy worms. Those are like my weakness, like my sweet tooth weakness.
I love
sour candy.
sweets. Mine, dark chocolate.
Oh, you're a dark chocolate girly.
Yes, I love dark chocolate. Like, that's my thing. Like, I love dark chocolate.
Isn't dark chocolate low-key at some point capacity healthy for you?
A certain amount of, like, dark cocoa
Yeah,
is, like,
¿verdad?
healthy. But, like...
It just depends on what else is added to it.
Yeah. But, like...
Kind of like coffee, right? Because they say coffee is good for you.
Mm-hmm. They say
Like
wine
dark-
is good for you, too.
Wine también.
Yeah.
But at what limit, right? Then we go back to, like, everything at its balance. Because, like, when we overuse something, we're starting to idolize it, too. Mm-hmm. And that's when it becomes bad.
Honestly, the best, like, lifestyle that you're supposed to follow, like, for diet-wise, is the Mediterranean lifestyle.
Sí, he escuchado eso.
Like...
But do you also believe that everybody's body is different, therefore everybody needs a different diet?
No.
No?
No. I don't
enlighten
think so.
Do you have plans for the summer? Like big plans?
Oh, yeah. I'm going on a trip with my boyfriend. We're going to Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
And I've never been, like, outside of the country other than, like, Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited.
You know what? I love how, as Mexicans, I don't know why we always, like, say that. Like, we never consider going outside the country if we go to Mexico.
Yeah, because, like, that's just, like...
Your hometown, right?
Yeah, like, that's just, like, Zacatecas, like, eh.
You're like, I just crossed the border.
Yeah, like, nothing to see here. No,
I mean, it is pretty different.
No, yeah, I love it. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Mexico, and, like, sometimes I wish, like, I could, like, retire and live out there and, like, just...
Would
like,
you really?
Yeah. Like, sometimes I think that. But then sometimes I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah.
It's just, like, it's nice to think of, but would I do it? I don't think so. It's not, like...
Would your boyfriend? Have you guys talked about it?
No, I don't think he would, too. It's like, his family's out here, and my family's out here, too. So I feel like it would be hard for us.
Yeah, especially once you guys start having kids. I truly believe God did everything for a reason. Like, for example, I really believe that he made our family like a tribe. You know, like, you really do need your tribe to raise your kids. Because it's really hard to do it alone.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't think I could. But, like, the life out there, it's so nice. Like,
It is very peaceful.
just, like, the difference from here to going there.
Yeah. I mean, here it's just grind, Monday through Friday. Wait for the weekend. And very materialistic. Over there, con poquito, like, you can do a lot.
Yeah. I've heard the saying, like, over here we live to work, and then over there we work to live.
To live. Yeah.
You know? And
It's
just,
true.
like, so crazy.
It's true.
But it's, like, chill, and it's just, like, a nice little getaway. I love Mexico. Love it. And just, like, all my cousins that, like, half the time I'm like, damn, I didn't know I have all these cousins out here, and all this family out here too.
Okay,
like, you're my cousin too. No way.
Yes, dude. When you go to Mexico, or even like when I talk to my family that live in Mexico, dude, when I talk to them, I feel like I'm very fluent in Spanish, but then when I talk to them, it's like, girl, no sabes nada.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I feel like I have like an English accent when they talk in Spanish. So I try not to talk in Spanish because I don't like how I sound, like, personally.
Yeah?
I felt that.
Yeah?
Like
I feel like
I don't like it, I'm not gonna do it.
I feel like I can talk in Spanish very confidently if I'm talking to like my friend or like my husband or like
Close family.
or like very like my mom or my dad. But like once it gets to like speaking to like my family, yes,
Homeland.
well, and I am like I was born in Mexico, but like I was raised here. Quiera o no, like I was raised here, and I am very much like from the motherland con el nopal en la frente. But I'm like I was raised here, so it's like very hard to still talk like perfectly.
Yeah.
But I have to get better. I mean, honestly, even my English, I feel like sometimes I'm like, ni se habla español, ni se habla inglés.
I just like film it all.
I stutter in both languages.
Yes, I'm like, can I just text you?
Shut up.
I'll just
I
text
just
you.
won't talk. No, honestly, so real. Imagine, like, sometimes they'd be asking me to talk in Spanish for patients, and I'm just be like, I know, like, Spanish, like, but, like, not, like, proper Spanish.
No, that's a
And
whole
it's
nother
just like-
world, dude. Medical Spanish? Bye. Legal Spanish? Bye. Dude, I mean, like, our conversation and all, like, you were telling me all this medical terminology in English, and I don't even know what it means. Imagínate en español.
Yeah, like, once it gets to that point of, like, medical words and medical stuff, I'm just like, I can't do that because I'm not trying to get sued. But I can tell you, like, hey, this is what we're going to do. Like, we're going to check your heart. We're going to do this. But, like, sometimes, like, I don't know, just, like, it's just a bad habit. Like, when I was little, my grandpa would always, like, call my feet, like, una pata. So I told the guy.
Pata?
Yeah. Like animal, like a foot, like for an animal. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's just.
I learned that too. I learned that.
I said that.
Some people say panza instead of estómago because panza is pa animal.
I say panza too.
Panza, yeah.
So imagine me talking
Animal.
to some patient and saying panza or pata, dama su pata, and they're like, animal. No soy animal, muchacha. That's literally what the guy told me.
He said that.
He's saying, I'm pata, pero no soy animal, muchacha. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, su pie. And he was like, giggling and everything. But it was just like so embarrassing.
Okay, but honestly though, if you really know your Spanish, like, why would you do us like that? Like, why would you put yourself... He was trying to make fun of you on purpose.
And I was just like...
Man, he was still like... trying to like
right,
and then like he started giggling and like his wife was giggling too, and I was like, oh my God.
But God forbid we make fun of somebody speaking English.
Yeah.
Right, like
all hell break loose.
I was just like, I'm sorry, it like just came out, but it was so funny.
No, literally.
Like, how do you somebody speaking to?
There's like a TikTok where it was like, tell me your most embarrassing time when translating, like in a medical field. And the comments had me rolling.
Girl.
Rolling.
I've seen so many.
I'm like, because all of them, all the above.
Dude, I've never laughed so hard. And it was in a podcast. I started putting it in a podcast. Have you guys seen Chins and Giggles?
I think so. Yeah.
Dude, that one, they went through all of them. And I've never laughed in a podcast so much than that one
Let me
time.
see if I can find one, because there's just one that had me crying.
Yes, post them up.
Have you seen like the ones where they call like lungs lonjas? I'm just like, oh my gosh, like ain't no way someone said that. I was just like, what the hell? Like,
Lonjas is crazy for lungs.
in sus lonjas, I'm like, imagine. I'm just like, bitch, ain't no way you just told me that. Like, I'm about to fight you. She's like, oh, no, lungs, you know?
Bro, there's one that says, I forgot how to say vaccine, so I said, cuando te pica.
Honestly, so real. Like, okay, te voy a picar. Una, dos, tres. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, okay. Because I am poking them. Like, I'm gonna put an IV in there.
Oh, I think I found the one you were talking about where it says my homegirl once told a patient she will be checking her lung.
Yeah. It's like, oh my gosh, so embarrassing.
It's so funny.
But it's like a nice lighthearted laugh. Like, oh.
Right.
Like, you can laugh about it later on.
Yeah. I mean, you live and you learn.
Right?
You know, like it happens.
Lonjas is crazy though.
I'm gonna just use that to be funny.
Right.
I know. Craziness.
Someone said, yo, my coworker said culo.
Well, for real, how do you say nalgas?
I say like su pompi or like something like that.
Okay, but being for real, even in English, like you say butt, your ass, your bottom.
How do you say like underwear like the proper way? Calzones.
Calzones, no?
But like, is there something else that like undergarment?
Tu prenda, no?
I don't know. I think there's like
Prenda no es una. And is that just for bra or is that for everything? Like all undergarment.
no. But I know there's like a nicer way to say it. But I just feel like quítese los calzones, quítese todo.
Quítese los chones.
Everything. Sus chonis.
Encuerada.
They're like, okay.
That was funny.
Honestly, healthcare humor is so true. I feel like my eyes always get so watery.
I know. It doesn't help that we were chatting enough.
It's okay. It was nice kind of Yeah, I actually talk a lot, I realize.
You're like, now I know why you thought about me.
Yeah. Honestly. Now I know why my mom's like, oh my god, I didn't too much.
She says that?
Yeah. Like, sorry. Not sorry. It's because when I was younger, I used to, like, not talk. I refused to talk. So they thought I had, like, a speech impediment or something. Or, like, I was going to be mute. So they put me, like, in those speech classes.
Oh my gosh, same.
Really?
Same.
Oh my god, me. But, like, bro, now my mom's like, I should never put you in those. You don't shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
So I was like, don't do me right now.
You funny.
Ever since you went to those little speech classes, you don't shut up. I'm just saying.
Everything you had hidden was coming out.
I was like, ta-da. Just like, I think I just didn't want to talk to anyone. I was like, yeah, no.
You're like not interested.
Yeah, literally. I was just like, my mom would ask me something, not fucking answer.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna close it off. And I'll still finish doing your lashes.
Okay.
Cause
I'm just put the fan